Hello Libra people, I hope you are enjoying February already. This is a video for February and I know that it's a bit late, but I was a bit sick and the point of February is all about this stellium, the planetary stellium of all these planets gathered up together in Aquarius. This is your fifth house, that all the planets are there for you. And this energy is going to follow you throughout the year, if not the next 20 years, if you make your plans and follow these energies and alchemize them so that you can get the best benefit out of them. The planets are Jupiter and Saturn, who conjuncted on the 21st of December in Aquarius, in your fifth house, and starts a new era in your love life, in your talents that can become beneficial and financial source of income, also some sort of a talent or a hobby. Your children love and having fun, even places of having fun. Like, I know that with the quarantine it's hard to imagine that you may have any kind of gains coming out of your like, let's say, clubs and restaurants, but these energies that we're living now in quarantine are not gonna last forever. And Mars and Uranus are squaring all these planets there from Taurus, which is a financial sign. Taurus knows about assets and money, and this square really wants you to take which is in the 8th house for you Libras, especially if your ascendant is Libra. And the 8th house is all about money, investments, other people's money, real estate also. If you're an investor or you are dealing with other people's money of any kind, it rules like governmental structures, like taxes, and this kind of things are going to be squaring with your 5th house, you see. And from there new things are going to come, some sort of new beginnings. It has to, perhaps some of you will have children also, and new babies if you already have babies, because the 5th and the 8th has to do a lot with making new babies also, and creating a family and having fun out of kids, or something new happening with your kid, or starting a business with your kids, or entering a new phase of your business, including your kids. You know, for everyone it's going to be different, but if you take in mind that what these houses are all about, you're gonna see how during the next months things are driving themselves in your future for the next years. So if you have a hobby or something, some project, personal project, and or even gambling with the stock markets also, you know, 5th and 8th house for some of you, I don't know, just be careful there. Right now you see what's happening. All these squares are, we're entering a new era when it comes to finances, as you can see. And but anyway, any side job that you may have may escalate over the next couple of years and may become your actual everyday job. The 8th house also has to do a lot with transformation, sex, death and rebirth, mysteries, merge energies. It has to do with the metaphysics, if you're interested in astrology, or if you're interested in tarot, if you're interested in other mysterious things, and digging for new information about, conspiracy theories, let's say. These are all matters of the 8th house, we have a new moon there in Aquarius in your 5th house, a new beginning in your life in Aquarius in the 5th house. That's very, very, this is a very good omen, I think, for your 5th house. It definitely is gonna start anew your love life. If you are married, it will rekindle your love life. If you are single, you're definitely gonna meet someone that meets your desires and your wishes, I think, for both men and women. So let's say we have Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, Pallas Athena, the Sun, and the new moon on the 11th and 12th there in your 5th house. And we have Uranus and Aries in your 8th house in Taurus. Lilith is also there in your 8th house, and for you is very important because a lot of passion is going to be lit there with Lilith for you in the 8th house, and you're going to be a little bit of mystery is going to enter your life, and you're going to feel like you are in a gothic romance novel of some kind, if you enter a new relationship. For some reason, this is what came to me. This is a great energy, although I like it a lot for you, Libras. What else? We have on the 18th, the Sun moves into Pisces. This is the 6th house. And on the 21st, Venus is going to follow there in Pisces in the 6th house. The 6th house is all about work and everyday routine, and perhaps working out your routine with for bettering yourself and your health. Some health issue might come up to be solved, and it's going to be a good thing for you. Or a remedy will come up for something that perhaps you have for some times, and you're going to find a way to, find a way to heal it. But it might also bring you the urge to follow a much more healthy kind of living in your everyday life, and start working out and, dieting and exercise, and change in your routine with all these energies that are urging us to change is going to be very helpful for you. Be mindful of some squares. Around the 17th, the Uranus is squaring Saturn, and on the 19th, Venus is squaring Mars. Like for a week before and after, it's an excellent time if you want to pick a fight and stop talking to people or fighting with everyone. If you don't want to pick a fight, just try to be your nice, sweet talking way that only you Libras can do. But I think that around these squares, even you who are so sweet talking person, you're gonna find it very hard to keep up the balances. But anyway, on the 21st, Mercury is turning direct in the 5th house, and all this, and Zeus and Saturn and Mercury are going to be visible again in the sky. This is excellent around the end of the month, because after the 21st, I think, because although these energies are very heavy, and believe me, I feel them very heavy on me already, it's going to be much more better then, and there is some sort of backstage activity that is happening on the collective, and perhaps you're gonna see it with friends and family, and in your surroundings something happening hidden, but everything is gonna come up to light after the 21st, 22nd, or the 3rd, and where Mercury turns direct. And there in your 5th house, you might have some new person coming in your way, or you're gonna find out of something about your love life or your love interest, or it's gonna come out if he's not very if things are not very stable between you. Around this time, things are gonna show how it's gonna follow, how the connection between you is going to continue. On the 27th, there is a full moon in Virgo in the 12th house. Yeah, this full moon is definitely gonna bring out all the backstage activity, perhaps some hidden enemies that you're gonna see, some talking and things happening behind your back that you didn't know about. But in general, you're gonna have a lot of light in every element of your life that was hidden or shadowed. No more shadows, I think, by the end of February for you. And anyway, the whole action is going to start now after the 21st. You know, February is like a blunt month with all these energies happening. We're not going to see how this all influences, now, because all the planets are invisible. We're going to see them afterwards, after the 21st, by the end of the month. And by March, we're going to have like a small escalation of things. But in any way, just be patient, try to relax and have some fun in any way that you can, and relax, actually. Don't do many things because the energies are too heavy with these squares. And many planets aligning there in the same house and the same sign. So let's see now the energies that are going to follow us for Libras in February in the mountain level, like in the 3D level that we are experiencing. So we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords with the Empress, the Six of Swords and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, the whole atmosphere is very misty and not very grounded, I think. You feel that you are very burdened with a lot of responsibilities, Libra, in many ways. With the Five of Pentacles, perhaps your love life is not as you would like it to be. The Page of Swords definitely shows some talking happening, perhaps behind your back, perhaps some talking that you're not very fond of and you're trying perhaps to avoid. There is a deceitful energy here. You've been left behind by some people, I feel, and not be treated as the Empress that you are. But I think the Empress has your back and you're gonna move. The energies are gonna shift in some other place. A movement is going to happen. Perhaps it's something that you're planning. The energies of Aquarius needs a lot of planning, because you may have a lot of inspiration and ideas coming your way, but it's going to be very difficult to keep them with all this air energy. So write everything down and start making plans so that by March things will start be more active, and you're gonna have more benefits and start doing new things. The Seven of Cups here promises more possibilities and opportunities, and more more things to do, to choose from, whether it's in love or in business. More opportunities are coming. Perhaps in the beginning you may not know what to decide. You have from all that are coming your way by the end of the month, because of the shift of your energy, feeling behind on these feelings that you are not enough perhaps, or that you are burdened with too much, and you're like in poverty, or even in emotional poverty, or being left outside, and you're gonna search for new people that are more likely are going to be more appreciative of your Empress inside. Perhaps a woman also will help you in that. Either is your mother or a very good friend, if this is not you, Let's see some more clarification cards. On the Ten of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. Now, I really think that new information are coming your way, and that open up new doors with the Three of Wands, and definitely new opportunities. It might have also to do with something that you want to learn. Some new learning cycle may begin that will open some new doors for you, Libra. The Five of Pentacles brings out the Star, and the Eight of Cups. Now, you may feel that this element that you have been left outside in the cold, and people are not with you, and you feel deprived of love and pleasure, and there's no one there for you. There is a lot of hope and a lot of dreams for something new. This is Aquarius. This is Aquarian energies. These are the stars. This is also the Eight of Cups also shows that you will decide to leave behind all that, to leave behind this energy of not having enough or not having anything in any way, either it's money or it's in emotions or love. And this is the Pleiadian star, like following your intuition. But these are the Pleiades here, and the Pleiadians are perhaps you have some guidance there to move into new direction in your life, and reach new ground, new opportunities. New opportunities are coming your way, or you are already in this energy, I think, and you're thinking about this. Yeah, there's been some backstabbing, and there is being some too much confrontation, and you had to prove again and again yourself, but no one really understood or appreciated you, I think. And some talking behind your back, and you feel trapped in this cycle. It's like a loop. You keep on trying, and you keep on, you are trying to show yourself and to show your worth, but you feel that it's not going anywhere. New love comes your way, for sure, a new person with the Two of Cups. And the High Priestess here says that at the beginning, it's going to be hidden, and it's better to be hidden. And it's something that you're going to keep it for yourself, at least for some time. And this is not an ordinary love. It's like it has some sort of divine energy inside of it, and this love is like has a lot of potential of becoming a sacred union, you know. The Six of Swords brings us the Two of Pentacles and the Chariot. This is Cancer card, but it says triumph, like leaving a situation behind, starting something new, more balance is gonna come your way, and triumph. A new person also that may be having Cancerian energies also, and there's a lot of moonlight, light energy here. The priestess is stepping on the moon. There's a lot of star energy. Things are gonna happening a lot at night. Perhaps at night you're gonna have a lot of downloads and inspiration. So keep a block, something to write, a notebook with you at all times, Libra, because I think you're gonna have a lot of inspiration. This is just came as a message for you. And yeah, you're gonna go somewhere new, even if it's just a shift in your energy, and you're gonna see results that are going to lead you to more successful experiences, and perhaps a new person coming your way, either to cooperate with or either for love. The Queen of Cups, another Cancerian energy, and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, again, you definitely need to move. For some of you, may move somewhere near water, you know, move like a physical move, like changing houses near water, and you're gonna feel much more better there. This is Cancer energy again. For some people, some of you, a Cancer may be of great importance. What you're gonna choose is gonna bring you more emotional wealth, because the Queen of Cups is all about intuition and emotional wealth and love, and is filled with emotions. There's a lot of water energy here, of great emotions, a lot of love, like moving into a new sacred union. I think, even if it doesn't show up now, I think by July, in Cancer season, by the end of June, and in July, in Cancer season, I think you're gonna see results, Libra. So let's see some more cards for some advice from the Energy Oracle cards. This energy that is all about you're entrapped in a situation that you're trying to prove yourself, and you are the only one who gives, or you're always in a defensive mode. Maybe also in love, not only in let's say not only in business. It might be a situation, but I don't see any love here. You know, you may be married or in a relationship that love has already left the building a long time ago, I think. And all is left now is the Ten of Wands, which is the, how can I say it? It's like there is the everyday, you know, trying and doing all the chores, but there's no pleasure in it. And for some of you, I'm not saying for all of you, and for some reason you were stuck in there, you know, and you had to, you know, tiptoe all the time. Try not to break this fragile balance between you and the other person in the house. Like, that is, the feeling that you are in a relationship that is already gone, and Libras, you need to step out of this. Sometimes Libras do not change the situation if they see that things are not happening, anymore, or working out sometimes, because you want to keep everyone pleased. Just it just can't happen all the time, Libras. Yin and Yang, equilibrium, you're gonna reach it. The door to personal healing and happiness. This is what the month is, and the energies of the month is giving you. The door to spirit, and more if you are in spiritual practices, or if you are sensitive and you have a lot of intuition, you're gonna have more of it, and it's going to explode, I think. Sometimes around the journey, moving away, going some other place, like we saw here, and action. I think more action is going to take place, perhaps in another place. For some of you, even in another country, with all this full moon energy in your 12th house in Virgo. So this is the energies for you, Libras, for February. Thank you so much, and see you next month. Bye-bye.